Okay then, Val. You've mastered these left-hand reverses. The last few we've done have been absolutely brilliant. Even if I'd have tried to make any mistakes, you were so on the ball that I couldn't have done anyway.
Yeah,
All
good.
right, so
Good.
we've now covered sharp reverses and the curved reverses to the left. The other reverses I mentioned is that we may have to be, require to do a right-hand reverse.
Yeah.
All right. Now, because you've got your talk through all sorted for your manoeuvres, this should be, you know, as simple as your left-hand reverse has been.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, because you're now used to looking at certain things. You didn't take your eyes off me for 1 minute on the last few reverses, hence I couldn't make any
Couldn't do
mistakes,
anything, yeah.
basically. Obviously, if you think when you've done your right-hand reverses that not only accuracy is important, but the observations are very important now because we're on the wrong side of the road. So that's one thing that you're going to have to make sure that I do.
Right.
All right, is observations throughout.
Yeah.
Okay. So the examiner, as on your part 2, will pull you up beforehand and say this is the road that we're going to reverse into to do the right-hand reverse.
Yeah.
If you need any notes, take your time and go through them and start the lesson when you're ready.
Yeah.
So it's very similar sort of thing. So that's I'm going to be the same person while we're just working on.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're still
So
Helen.
it's like a continuation of the lesson.
Oh, right. Yeah.
All right. So we'll still be Helen.
Yeah.
So that we can relate it to the way that I have been reversing for this. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll just imagine that I've been promised a van once I've passed my test.
Right.
So I'm going to be driving a van, hence having to learn how to drive reverse round
Yeah. Yeah.
a corner to the right. Okay. Have you got any questions before we start?
Yeah. Would you do it the same way as we did the left reverse? Do the little brief about pulling into position, and then do the brief on the corner when you're in that position?
Yeah, because again, it's the same principle. I'm going to be able to see what I'm supposed to be looking at, aren't
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
All
Yeah.
Always make sure that I pull up safely, though. Yeah, we don't want to be stuck out into the middle of the road.
No, you need to be.
So we need to be just a fraction closer than what I did on my left-hand reverse.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. You know, I think you've got the idea of it. You've obviously worked on your briefings. You've got yourself sorted again, and you've worked on those.
Yeah.
You've got those sorted. This really should be Q&A, shouldn't it? Because if I've done left-hand reverses.
Yeah, it should really, shouldn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
At the very beginning, again, confirm that I have done a left-hand reverse.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. If I haven't, then it's a different kettle of fish, isn't it? Yeah. You're going to have to do the full talk through as to where the curb's going and everything.
Yeah.
If I have done a left-hand reverse, the principles are very similar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I'm just trying to picture it in my mind where you,
you
would be going.
As you would be if you were sat here actually reversing.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. When you're ready, I'll go into roll and start it from there then, Val.
Okay. Okay then, Helen. So we've done. Have you done the left reverse?
Yes, I've done left-hand reversing. I did that last lesson. So
Right. Okay. And you got on all right with that? No
yeah,
problems
I
whatsoever?
got quite good at it at the end. Yeah.
Excellent. Good. So now I'm going to take it a step further because you said you'd be going to be driving a van once you've passed
Yeah, my
your
dad's
test.
going to drive me a van once I've passed my test and do a bit of driving for him. Yeah.
Right. Well, the safest and easiest way to reverse around corners and turn round with a van is to actually reverse into a road on the right. So we're doing like a right-hand reverse rather than the left-hand reverse that we've done before. So I thought we'd show you how to do that so that you're sorted out and prepared for when you've got your van. Okay. So the other side of the left reverse. Okay, here we are. Right. I'm going to deal with it upside down.
Upside down?
Yeah, because I think it's easier for you to see where to go with it.
Right, yeah.
Because that's the direction that we're travelling, isn't it? Okay. So, we're parked here. Okay. We're actually going to, if you have a look, you'll see there are 2 roads on the right. There's one just here in front of us, one just in front of that red car.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to use the one that's in front of the red car.
Oh, right.
Right?
Yeah.
That gives us plenty of time for you to come down towards it and get the correct position.
Right.
Ready to start rather than pulling straight across onto the wrong side of the road from here.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
So what we do is, if this is us here, we'll pretend there's another road there, but there isn't, and this is the road we're going to reverse into. Okay. Again, you'll move away, and we've got to do a manoeuvre here, to go onto the wrong side of the road, if you like, onto the right side of the road, haven't we? To pull into position, ready to reverse back.
Right. Yeah.
Up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where do you think you should look before you actually pull across onto the right hand side?
Well, make sure there's no traffic coming from in front of us.
Yeah, because you'll be going across
and
it.
into this road here.
Yeah, you're looking into that road again to make sure it's safe, like you did on the left one.
Yeah.
Do you think you should signal that you're pulling up at this side?
Well, it would depend if there's anybody around.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? If there was anybody that was going to benefit from that signal, when do you think you should put your signal on?
Well, it'd have to be after this road, because people might think I'm turning into that road.
That's it, good. Yeah, so the timing of this signal is vitally important, so as not to mislead anybody. Okay.
Yep.
And when you pull up, if you remember on the left reverse, I asked you to be about a great's width away from the curb so that you weren't actually parked. This time I want you to be slightly closer to the footpath, to the curbstones, so that we're not in the middle of the road.
Right.
Yeah, and we're tucked in quite nicely. But again, we need to be a couple of car lengths beyond that corner so that you can see it when you turn round.
Right.
All right. So shall we move into position, and then I'll explain to you how you can get around the corner. Okay. Nope. Try again.
Did you say we're doing this reverse?
No, we're doing the one after it. So with the second one. So remember, we've got to move across to the other side of the road, haven't we? So you've got to start checking your mirrors, make sure it's safe, looking for traffic coming ahead. Just slow down slightly so you can have a quick look down the road to make sure it's safe. Is it safe to pull into position?
Yeah.
Okay, pull it into position. Look where you're going so you're not hitting the curb. A little bit closer than you were before, but again, not parked.
About there.
That's fine. Yeah. Okay, now then, when you look down that road, was it safe to reverse?
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
Because there was a
car there,
park.
but I thought I'd be able to get around.
If you remember what I said, when I get this the right way up, reverse back into there, we need to go back quite a long way.
All right.
Because
further than a left-hand reverse.
A lot further. We need to be at least 5 car lengths back here. That gives you a chance then to move onto the onto the left-hand side of the road, which is the correct side of the road.
Yes, I'm with you.
Yeah, without causing any danger to any traffic that might be driving into that road. So that car was parked too close for us. If we'd go back far enough, we'd end up opposite him and blocking the road. All right. Yeah. So what we'll have to do is find another corner that we can use.
Okay.
All right. Have you set off from this side of the road before?
I haven't, no.
Right, so we're on the wrong side of the road here, aren't we? So I want you to think about where should you look before you move off.
I need to do all-round observations, won't I, if I'm moving off?
You will, yeah.
Because I'm going to move back across over that side.
That's right, yeah. Good. And look over this side as well, just before you move off, that's it.
When we get to the end of the road, get me to turn right.
At the end of the road, turn right, please, Helen. Good.
End of the road, get me to turn right, then pull up on the left.
At the end of the road, we'll turn right. If you can pull up on the left, please, Helen.
Okay, just out of roll. You did the right thing there, Val, in making me drive on, because I have to appreciate that I do need to go back further. All right. and the way, you know, that you let me come across and then tell me that it wasn't safe was the correct thing to do. You couldn't just let me get into the middle of the road and say, oh, forget about it, Ellen, you've got to move on. Because we may have a situation where I'm in the middle of the road and there's traffic coming up the left-hand side. Yeah, so it's much safer to do it on that, on the right. 2 roads here. If we can reverse into this road here on the left, on the right, we will do. If we can't, we'll then go up and have a go at doing it on the second one.
Right, so you're going to have to pull in and then move off.
If necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, back into row.
Okay, Helen, shall we see if this road here on the right is clear? We'll have a go at this one. So the same procedure again. Bear in mind that we're pulling over to the right side of the road. Look ahead and you see the
there's
four-wheel drive coming down here.
So should I signal?
Not yet. You can't move across, can you, until he's come down. So if you just allow him time to come down.
Right.
Looks like he's...
Should I signal now?
We can't do it anyway, can we? Yeah, pull across. Yeah. That's it. Okay.
Out of roll. Yes, I can, because I can reverse all the way back to the car that's there.
Right.
Alright, it's far enough back for me to reverse back to the car.
Right.
To enable me to get back over to the right.
Right. Okay.
Otherwise, if you wait till, you know, there's a great clearance, we'll be doing this in an hour's time.
Yeah.
Admittedly, we couldn't on the other side because the car was actually on the opposite side to where I was going, so I'd have ended up level with him at some stage.
Right, but this one
this one's on my side, so I can go back as far as I can reverse.
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, yeah. It's a good job because I was reversing around there.
Yeah. Okay, go back into row.
Right. Okay, Helen, so we're in the correct position here now to start reversing.
Okay.
Aren't we? Now, if you remember when we talked about the left-hand reverse, you had to think about why you were doing it. I mean, we're doing this to show you how to do it if you're using a van. But you would need to turn around for the same reasons.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you? And also about the location, so the same things applying, don't they? Yeah. Let's get this. Okay. So we're here. This is us here.
Yeah.
We'll use the bigger picture because it's easier to see, isn't it? Again, get yourself all prepared and ready to move. This guy's got his reversing lights on, which is telling everybody what he's going to do. Observations are needed here, aren't they, before you set off?
Yeah, all round because my front end's going to swing out. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. However, when you're doing this, it's important that you do take really good observations. You're on the wrong side of the road, so the dangers can be greater because you can't see quite as well at this side of the car, which is where the dangers are coming from. Okay. So again, like you say, we check before you swing the front end round. Keep watching, and then good all-round observations as you go back. Okay. If you turn round and have a look through the back window, if you can turn around, Helen, and look through between the 2 seats.
Oh, sorry. So I'm still looking to my left then.
Yeah.
Although I'm reversing to the right.
Yeah, because you're going straight. You need to look there, then you've got a good view of any traffic that's coming towards you, haven't you? Yeah. Could you tell me where the curb is now?
The curb at the moment is in this corner.
Okay. And that's the curb that's near you?
Nearest me.
So you're not looking at the other side of the road?
No, this one.
Right, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you looking well down the road? Can you see the one that's beyond?
The other side?
Yeah, the other side of the road. Yeah, okay. Right.
Yeah, can you see that car? All them cars.
Yeah, alright. So it's nearer to you in the back window, alright?
Yeah.
As you go reversing in a straight line towards the corner, again, we'll have the same situation where it goes across, but this time it'll go towards behind
disappear.
you. It'll disappear. Yeah? When that happens, you can then just pause, turn yourself around and look through the side window.
Like that?
At the back.
This
the
side
rear
window.
one, that's right, yes. Yeah, and you'll be able to see the curb and you'll be able to follow it
Will
round.
I still look in the quarter light as before? You know, that side there, on the left. I
at
looked
this
in the
side.
quarter, but...
At that side,
Would I
that's
look-
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
on this one.
Yes, I know which one you mean
Yeah.
now. Yeah. So you're following the curb round in that, what you call the
right.
quarter light. Yeah.
Yeah.
Follow it round. Again, pausing to check
All round
for
observations.
observations, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, when it starts to disappear, it'll start to come back across the back window. Then you turn yourself around and have a look through the back window so that you can keep the car straight.
Right.
All right?
Yep.
Now, when we did the left reverse, you used clutch control to control the car, didn't you? How do you think you'll keep the car slow here?
It's slightly downhill, so I might have to use my brake a little bit.
You will, won't you? Yeah. So you need to keep your foot over that, covering the brake and using it if you need to.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So shall we have a go? Tickle. Okay. Good. So your foot on the brake. Okay, just keep your foot on there. Just put your handbrake back on there, Helen, and into neutral. That noise it made is because you didn't select reverse gear correctly. It didn't go far enough back.
Oh,
all right.
right. I thought it was because I'd forgotten to take my foot off my brake and I was bringing my clutch
That's
up.
better. Did you hear that clunk?
I
Yeah.
thought it's because I did that.
Oh, is that what you were doing?
I think so.
Oh,
No,
right.
I forgot to take my foot off my brake.
Yeah. Okay then. So remember to do that as well. Okay, slow it down a little bit there, Helen. Have you seen that curve moving
Oh,
across?
it's gone.
Okay, if you just stop there a minute.
Yeah.
Right.
Turn round.
Yeah. Can you see it in the quarter light?
Yeah, I can actually.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to follow it round, but wait before you set off. Have a look, make sure it's safe before you swing the front end out. Keep it nice and slow. Remember to use those brakes. Okay. Just pause there a little bit if you have another look for traffic. Oops! Careful, don't lean on the horn, that sometimes happens. That's it. Is it straightening up? Or is the curve
okay.
going across? Right, just hold it
Yeah.
there then. Now have a look through keep your foot on the brake.
Oops.
That's it, right. Is it through the back?
Yeah.
Oh, careful.
Sorry, I keep pipping this on.
Okay. We'll just go up to the driveway, but don't go across the end of the driveway.
Out there?
That'll do fine.
Okay. Okay, out of roll. I pipped the horn as a hint. How was I holding the steering wheel?
Oh, yeah, you got your hand round it
I've got
instead
my
of...
hand round it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So
Yeah.
I thought you might just cotton on when I was doing this. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
just a pip of the horn, just to sort of draw your attention to it. But
Right.
you just thought that, oh, just be careful
Yeah,
that
just
you
be
don't
careful,
pip
you're
the
leaning
horn.
on it, yeah.
And so I thought, well, I'll do it. See,
Do it here
other
again.
way, and my hands are actually.
Yeah,
round
yeah,
here.
I never noticed your hands were there.
Yeah.
We're busy watching my
You're busy watching back there.
Mm,
Again, your talk through again was quite good.
mm.
Yeah. But did you see the car coming towards me on the straight piece?
No.
There's a car coming towards me. Do you think I should have at least paused as he passed me?
Mm. Yeah.
All right. So it's
Mm.
important not that you just tell me to look well back,
I've got to look well
that
back
you
as
look well back as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm.
What we'll do is we'll see if we can go find another one,
Yeah.
and we'll have a reverse round that.
Right.
Again, your talk through is quite good,
Yeah.
right? But you have missed some faults there.
I did, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And you said it was because I didn't have it in reverse. It was the fact
Mm.
that I still had my foot on the brake pedal.
Oh, it sounded like it wasn't in reverse gear.
It was in reverse, but I was bringing my clutch up and I hadn't taken my foot off
Right.
the brake.
Yeah.
Because it's not steep enough to actually put it into reverse and then just release the brake.
Yeah, you need that bit of clutch.
I needed a little bit of, gas and
Yeah.
clutch to get it going,
Mm.
and then possibly control of my
Right.
brake.
Yeah.
So a couple of little areas there
Mm.
that, if you like, you created a little bit of a fault for yourself.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
So from here, get me to drive on and turn right. If the next road on the right is safe, we'll reverse into that one.
Right, okay.
All right, back into roll.
Right, okay, Helen. We're going to go to the end of the road here and turn right.
Okay.
Bear in mind you're setting off from the wrong side of the road here,
Like I did last
like
time.
you did before, so you need good observation. And try and get over to the other side of the road as soon as you can. Don't leave it till you get to the end of the road.
So if I get across now.
That's it, good. Yeah. So we're turning right at the end here. Now then, gentleman look as though he knows where he's going?
Yeah, no, but he isn't
No,
even on
he's
the
not
bike
moving,
yet.
is he?
So.
No. I think he was waiting for you,
Right.
wasn't he? Okay, so we're going to reverse into this road here on the right, if it's
This
clear.
one?
Yeah?
Right.
So we'll have to pull up, go past it, have a look and pull up in position before we make a decision. No, it's no need even to start and try when we can see it's not.
Okay. End of the road, give me a turn right.
And at the end of the road, turn right.
If this road's clear, we'll reverse into this one.
Okay, so we're going to reverse into this road here on the right, Helen. Hopefully it will be clear. It's a bit awkward this morning. Good. Well done. You didn't need to signal, did you? Because there was
No.
nobody around. Great.
Right. See if I can do
Okay.
this one without pipping the horn this time.
Yes, so remember where have you got to keep your hand?
At 12 o'clock and not across.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And then you're not in danger then of tooting the horn at anybody.
Right.
You'll startle them.
Oh, sorry. It's uphill.
It's
this, isn't
uphill,
it?
it is, yeah, so make sure
Yeah.
you got your biting point. That's it, good.
Oh, I think I've lost it about now, Val.
Okay, so what did you have to do before?
Turn round,
Turn
but I better
round.
put my handbrake on, haven't I?
You can do, yeah. If you're not confident enough to hold it on the clutch while you turn, that's fine. That's it. Have you checked for good observations? Have you checked for the traffic? All done. Okay, just hold it still while that car comes out of the junction. It's easier for him to get round you while you stood still, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, we don't want to cause him any trouble. He managed to get round there, okay. That's good, lovely. Okay, just slow it down. Remember where you should be looking when you're going straight.
Oh, yeah.
Hand up at 12 o'clock, yeah,
Sorry.
that's it.
Should I stop for this learner?
Yes, just hold still for the learner. Okay. That's good. Lovely. That's great. I'm good to see you checking your door mirror, see if you're close enough.
Yeah.
Don't look at it too long, quick glances, and then you can see where you're going. That's lovely. A little bit further back, we'll go past the end of this drive, just up to the end of the grass perhaps.
Oops. No, went out a little bit there.
Okay, good.
Was that okay?
That was fine, yeah, you just wobbled a bit on the steering, but you've managed to put it right again. Make
Right.
sure that you don't use the door mirror too long. You were looking at it a long time, weren't
Right.
you? And when you turned round you realised that you weren't going quite in a straight line.
Right,
Yeah, so it's a
okay.
quick glance to make sure you're not going wide and then
Mhm.
back to looking where you're going.
Okay.
Yeah, lovely, well done.
Just out of rolling, Val. That wasn't bad, was it, for a second attempt of a right-hand reverse? Couple of little errors that you didn't pick up, or you could have prevented. It was uphill, and you could see that it was uphill.
Yeah, it had crossed
Yeah.
my mind as well when we...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so to prompt you, I just let it roll forward and.
Mm.
Right, but you know, when you're thinking of teaching your learners, not just for passing your Part 3 exam, but for when you're teaching in general, little things like that can make all the difference in your grades.
Right.
You know, right part we're slightly uphill now, whereas before we were slightly downhill. So just make sure you get your biting point. You've prevented me from doing
Yeah.
it. Yeah? All right. And rather than me saying, should I stop for this car?
Yeah.
Again, it was I'm prompting you.
Mm.
You should be saying, have you seen the car? What should you be doing? Or have you seen your car? You better stop.
Yeah.
So don't wait for me to prompt, because you're getting to the stage now where I'm not going to be prompting you as much, right? Because, you know, you're getting on with your training. I've been very, very kind and generous to you, helped you along, you know, quite a bit. And this support from me is now going to start reducing.
Right. Yeah.
Right? Because you've got to be able to deal with this yourself. You've got to be able to pick all these little errors up.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
What we're going to do now is we're going to move on to the next manoeuvre, which is the turning the road.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So from the drive here to the area where we're going to do the turning the road, let's have a little bit more support. Let's get on top of it all the time. Don't wait for me to make a mistake. If you can see it, see if you can prevent it.
Right. Yeah. I'll try.
Yeah, all right. But it's coming on fine.
Right.
You know, you're getting your talk throughs going smashing now. It's not a problem. It's just the little errors that you're not picking up. And if I start reducing my support for you, yeah, you may find that your instruction goes down a little bit.
Yeah.
Because you're waiting for me to sort of confirm your thoughts, if you like, and I'm not going to do. You're going to have to start doing that yourself. But overall, that reversing lesson was quite good.
Right. Oh, good.
Well done.
Okay.